Hello guys, we are back with what might be this time the last one. I guess it depends on whether or not my people are starving to death. We do have a city right here. We are dropping off a philosopher. We're going to the Philosopher's Stone. Oh, a thicket, not much in it, but I'll take it. And I think, is this empty? 14, but do I not have people here? What are my people doing? A thickets and forests. Now I've put in a couple of propellers. Let's get some water while we're here, shall we? Let's see if that's close enough to talk to the city, and we'll just sit there and let them gather water. In the front, while I was waiting on some things, I finally put in 2 more propellers. So we should pick up a little more speed this time as we get going. 65%. Okay. I'm trying to level off the 2 sides of things here. Just part of the process of tidying up the mess, I guess. So let's see what these guys now have to say. Do you want a philosopher? There you go. He heads down to the kingdom. With them goes the knowledge of sunlight discovered at Jukar Lookout. They will share the expertise with the locals. Lovely. One philosopher. Ho, ho, ho. And now we are going to up there, Craig Perch, just a wee bit of a turn in that direction and head north. Actually, right there's north. That's the way we're going. And hopefully we're going to find more forests and more wood and things, and more water and wood along the way. I hope. So we're going a little faster, you know, ish. Totally ish. We'll get there someday. Look, there's the thicket with 2 little fruits. One for me and one for you. There's a lovely oasis that we'll snag a whole bunch of water from when we go over. I'll put whatever's left. We have 4 people left is all. Well, I guess all 4 of them will be picking up water. Quartz mine, you know, the glass is okay. The adobe's not high, but it's okay. 1 worker stopped. Come on, hurry up. I want all the workers here. Hurry, hurry, hurry. It's still too far. There we go. There we go. All 4 of them. Chop, chop. No pun intended. Okay, kind of, well, once I heard myself say it, it was, but not before. Not before. So I'm watching Korra, The Legends of Korra, with Quill. After dinner at night, we sit down and watch a couple of episodes. Now, we just got to the end of episode, or the 2nd season, and he keeps telling me, everybody says this is no good. It's people complain about this, and I've heard this on the internet, and it's like, I can't even get my head around it. I have no idea what people are talking about. It's freaking amazing. I was so tense the last couple of episodes. We're just like, oh my God. It's like, do it, you can do it, hurry. It was great. I think the writing is beautiful. You know, the whole, we're constantly hearing the thread that, you know, light and dark, one can't exist without the other. You can't have a shadow if there's no light. And that theme has gone throughout it. And then her, you know, oh, I don't know if I should be saying that. What if this is spoilers? I can't say spoilers. That would be bad. All I know is that there was something I have been kind of watching through the 2nd season where I was saying, look at that. That is building to this, and that. That's got to be. It's got to be. It's so cool. I love where that's going. No. Don't listen to me. You know, please, like, I think this is really great. It seems to be doing well. And I was kind of loving what was happening with it. And then we get to the end, and I was going, and it was actually exactly what I had expected. In not in a way that, oh, it was bad writing. No, let me say, it was what I hoped was going to happen. Not what I expected, but certainly what I hoped. There seemed to be enough threads weaving through the whole season that it's like, man, I hope this is where it's going, because it would be so cool to have all those little threads pulled together into something that actually made the whole story so much deeper. And Quill is looking at me, and I went, oh my goodness, blah, blah, blah. You know, I'm all happy about something. And he said, yeah, and so many people, you know, watch this and go, well, that came out of nowhere. I never saw that coming. That's bad writing. And I'm going, what? He says, I know. You've been talking about it the whole season. Like, it was amazing. I don't know what people are saying. I thought it was brilliant. I was so hoping that that is where it was going. It just seemed like the proper choice. It just seemed like the proper choice to me anyway. Can I reach that? No, but if we stopped on this side, maybe I could. So I get to start watching season 3 tomorrow. And everybody I talk to about Chorus is that that's the one that's good. That season 2 is just crap. And it's like, I don't even know what you're talking. I think it's so good. I can't imagine what a good season's going to be. I'm really, really, really pleased with it. Cole's been telling me for years that I was going to love the Avatar. And see, I thought he meant the Avatar movie, which I watched 10 minutes of and closed down. And I thought, well, this is just stupid. But now I know. The philosopher has got to head down. Go do your little duties. Sharing the knowledge of sunlight. Wah! I like it. One more. Just one more. Which is directly behind us. And we're kind of picking up water here. So the coal is staying now. As long as we get the trees, we have finally reached the I'm okay part with that. The food is going down somewhat slower. I haven't seen a thicket. I saw one thicket. It had two, well, we saw it together, right? It had 2 fruits. One for me and one for you. Ah, goodness. So we have to go that way, little folks. Ooh, see, there's a little circle deck. Is a weird boat. But how much water's left in there? Like, for real, what is it going on? Oh, it's actually quite a lot. I suppose we should just be closer to it. This would be a much, much quicker process, wouldn't it? Why, yes, I believe it would. I think maybe so. Wow. Cute little game. Slow, relaxing. I mean, I suppose we could be zipping along a lot faster than we do, but I was looking for those pieces of the Ori, and I found those really hard to see. And you're just sitting here scrounging back and forth through every little bump and every little shadow going, is this it? Is that it? And in the, you know, in the swampy part there with all the mists and the lighting was so hard. I didn't want to. I would have never found it going fast. I really felt like I've just gotta buckle down and take it slow and do the best I can. So is there not a path there? Can we put a path here? Oh, that moves up. So that's just part of that. Okay. Well, I guess that's probably all right. I like the little striped roofs. They look like little metal roofs, don't they? Of course, everything in here looks like metal. Who am I kidding? Let's play with colors while we wait in the water, because that's going to be an important part of it. I know it, you know it. You know, we just have to go with this. A little green, a little green. It's a very bright kind of green, isn't it? Apply to type. Whoa! Okay. Wow. All right. So, there's some sparkly color. Oh, wow. It looks kind of dull now, doesn't it? But man, does that make it easy to find them? Whoa. How come I have so blasted many on that side? And this thing is not tipping. Well, that's almost disturbing, that is. Okay, so what can we do with this? pick a bright, happy, ooh. Does that look like a tea room color? I don't know, guys. Gold? With gold. With gold, with gold. That's not bad. And floor tiles could be the same. Not that they show. And applied to type. So they should be all the same now. Yeah, there it is. Tucked in over here. Okie dokie. Wow, does that ever make a difference in spotting things, though? Very, very nice. Okay, what is going on with this? We've still got 34. You know, I'm sure that's fine. We're going to be good. Impatience sets in. Spin round, little friend. Woo! God, I love these turns. Oh, yes. I really, really do. So, see, that's off center 1 on that side, onto the left side, which means all of these are kind of off. They're 1 in as well. I should have had 2 rows there. Didn't even realize it. Or if I did, I forgot. Or is that even, but this isn't. See, something's wrong here, folks. Okay, pause. This is our center. This is what we started with. And this has got, that goes straight out and that goes straight out. So I guess this is centered. So when I get to it here, these are the ones that are not centered. Is that possible to move them? Well, that'll be a job, won't it? Pop those all over by 1. And then the whole thing goes tippy. Because I've had to, no, don't destroy it. I want to move it. Lock camera, destroy. I can't move this. Well, that's no good. I thought I could move this. Okay, no, just stop. Oh, damn it. Okay, so I cannot, so I'd have to move the top. I guess that you've got to move the top first. Could I slide that over? Except I can't put it there because that's actually there. It's part of the problem. So if these are the center, I needed to have 1 there and 1 over and 1 back and 1 over and 1 back and 1 over. So I've got all of these are tipped about to that side, and then I've got all of these greenhouses over here. Why is this thing not just sliding everybody off? I get, maybe because the back, the way when I put the trees up, then all of the housing from that point on was tipped in the other direction, wasn't it? Yeah. All right. Well, what do you know? Zoom, zoom. How's the food? Bearable. Not brilliant, but okay. See, it doesn't feel like this. The sides don't even feel even when you look at them. It's all wrong. I wonder if this one, it was uneven, and this was an uneven number. If I put them side by side across somewhere, maybe they would even up perfectly. Ooh, I'm going to have to count. I'm going to have to do mathing at some point and check that out. Okay, quartz, quartz, quartz. Where are you, quartz? That was an oasis. No, that's not what I wanted at all. I wanted this to have more people in it. The quartz mines. 1, 2, 3. This go. 1, 2, 3, 4. That many go. We're going in the right direction, more or less. A bit of a curvy do required. Which brings us right over the water. So that means we'll just be getting water for that much longer, and that makes it that much better. 'Tis a perfect thing. Or don't need it. Food, anyone? Thicket? Nope. The last thing that's going to happen, guys, is people are going to starve to death and everybody's going to leave. We have one little guy rattling around up here going, oh, I have it all to myself. And then he starves to death. It's going to be really sad. It's going to be so sad. I think these guys are too far back. These would make it closer now, so just move them up. Almost there. You know, we are moving quite a lot faster, but it's really not feeling like it. Research. Okay, we do have everything on this side, right? That's all done. Lift is one left. Yes. Goody, goody, goody. Okay, just keep going there, little boat. My beautiful little boat, which is all wonky and making me crazy. I have little moments of OCD. Not often. It's just it's not OCD. You know what I mean? Just where something has to be correct. And I mean, I can say, all right, don't, deal with it, move on. It's okay. It'll be fine. And I often do. But sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it's hard. But I want it perfect. And then it's just, well, perfect is often so self-defeating. It's like, don't even bother. Something lit up over here. Was it food? No. No, no, no. I like this town so much. It reminds me, I always think of the Admiralty Gates in London. I don't know. Every time I see it, it's like, oh, I love this town. I think it's gorgeous. So what can we do? Take the philosopher and send him off. And there we go. They'll share the expertise with the locals. With one philosopher in each kingdom, the knowledge of Jukar has been passed on, and all may profit from it. We must return to Jukar Lookout and speak again to its king. Why, yes, yes, we must. Oh, happy day, which is just straight south, a little bit more than straight, a little bit over that way. Woof. Oh, shoot. Between 3 recordings a day online and streaming 5 days a week, I don't know if it's dry air, if I just talk too much. Maybe I just talk too much. It's absolutely possible that that's all there is to it, Pick up a few ore? No, we don't need that. We don't even need it. It's just a waste. The forest, sure, while we're going by. Gosh, it's nice to have light again. Even if it's all misty and hazy, it is at least light. And that makes me whole happy. I found that misty stuff really hard. It almost like gave me a headache. It was tough. Oh, my throat. And there were some comments, and I'm sorry, I don't remember the names until I've talked to you 49 times, and then sometimes because I'm answering a lot of questions, it's like, oh, I can almost see the name of the person. I can see the first few letters in my head, but I can't remember who you are. But we're talking about people eating too much carbs and the inflammation and stuff like that could come from it, and I absolutely agree. Like I do eat low carb, and I think sometimes that's the only reason I'm still going. When I first got all this stuff a long time ago, I was quite young and I thought I was really healthy. I had horses, and I had a barn full of horses. I had 16 horses in my barn. I worked out 3 days a week. I worked out on weights for 3 hours at a time, so 9 hours a week on weights. I ran, a few miles every morning. I worked, I'm hauling hay, I'm riding horses, I'm shoveling. It was very, very physical. Bales of hay and buckets of water and all the thing. And I thought I was pretty healthy, and then it just stopped. I was really sick, really fast. And I was told after about 3 years of various testing and this and that and the other thing, I was told by more than one specialist that I probably wasn't going to live very long. I had a young daughter, little thing, and it was like, you really need to get your affairs in order, because things are not looking very good for you. And after almost 6 years and 11 months, like almost 7 years, just barely able to just survive day to day, sick all the time, really bad. It'd be weeks where I couldn't even get out of bed sometimes. And then I met a doctor who changed my diet and just started slowly coming out of all the things. And so many of the drugs they give you, there's side effects, and there's illnesses from that, and then they give you drugs to help the illness, the symptoms of the illness. And it was just, wasn't impressed. But diet sorted it out, oddly enough. Or enough. It sorted it out enough that I didn't die, and I got to raise my kid, and I'm still here. So I have bad times, and when I do, I just stop eating entirely. 4 days of fasting fixes a lot for me. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. That's a cute little town too, isn't it? Look at the little temple or whatever here up top. That is so pretty. And I'm going here because I just want to keep topping up the water. I'd like to have that filled before. Ooh. But they can do that while we work on this, the last quest. Building a skyport, and some of the locals will join us because they love the view from up here. I totally get that. There we go. You can just stop right there, sunshine. So we have 4 filling on the oasis and 1 on the quest. And I would love it if there was a thicket nearby, but we know that's not going to happen. Is there a forest nearby that we can decimate? I'm sorry, little trees. But it's true. Isn't that lovely? It's such a pretty place. But every one of them, they've all got their own little distinctive style. I have to admit, when I first saw the game, and you're kind of looking at this tapestry sort of, I don't know what's going on the ground, and it was a little disconcerting. And then I fell in love with it. I think it's beautiful. It's just beautiful. Oops. So the lift is still good. Our speed, of course, is nothing at the moment. We have to watch the food, or we're going to be taking all these hard-won resources and trading off. As you do. Quartz, do we need? We probably don't. I mean, if we got one guy twiddling his thumbs, he might as well go do something useful with his life, right? Sure. 88 remaining. Still won't fill us up, but it will be better. So we have 1 on quartz, 4 in the oasis, and 2 working on the quests, which will be done in just a moment. And we will have the last ally. We will have recreated the kingdom. This is it's kind of exciting, folks. I'm just saying. Feels like we did something. We totally did a thing. Ta-ding! Great, we have another ally. Hello. And there it is, all done. All done, just like that. Wow. 'Tis a beauteous day. Look at that. And the art, this sort of Arabic feeling. Oh man, I just love it. I love it. I've always liked the music, like a whole lot. And I find this, hello, very pleasant. Return to the tapestry. We have now allied with every kingdom on the ground, restoring harmonious cooperation to all the lands. Our work is not yet complete, for we must forever aid the kingdoms. Without a flying connection, their isolation may well restore itself, but there is one final task which we all agree must be overtaken. For when we found these ancient technologies, their secrets were lost to time. We must return to the tapestry that began our journey and proudly display it so that none may forget again. Aww. Wow. Okay. Wow. We totally, absolutely, we're going to do this. We are going to do this. So we are heading back south where they have food. It's very exciting. Way back to, where is it? Where is the tapestry? There we go. About as far south as we can get. Holy cow. No kidding. We got a bit of a ways to go. No, that's not what I wanted at all. But it's beautiful. Okay, so hecky darn, folks. We got a hike on our hands. Every time I think this is the last one. Like, it's never gonna end. Oh God. Okay, I'm gonna call this one done. I'm gonna call this done. We're gonna save this for the last thing. I might work on the boat a little bit more, shuffling a few things around while we take this rather extensive trip back to the beginning. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you those who have watched this all the way through. You're kind of epic. It's a slow game. It's a slow game. And if you've, managed to relax a little bit along the way with me, I hope you've enjoyed these little breaks as much as I have. Thank you so much. Bye-bye, guys.